some more. Madden 19, Ultimate Team. Let's get to it. We are miraculously undefeated right now. 2-0. The last game we completely destroyed. That's how I want it. I don't want us being the one getting blown out. I want us to blow them out. I want us to do the job, not them. Unfortunately, I saw the Miami Miracle yesterday. I was very, very angry. I was at my friend's house, and there were Patriots fans too. We were watching it, and I raged so loud, like, you couldn't have imagined, like, how loud I raged. Like, the way the Patriots lost, like, you cannot imagine the anger that went through me. Like, we had the game won. We had the game in the bag. We won that freaking game. And that happened.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, so Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play.
Good,
but here's
but
one
we
that
don't
doesn't
take
get
anything
talked
for
about
granted.
much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are
Hopefully
underway.
nobody gives me a hard time about the Miami Miracle.
They juked him.
Oh, no. No kickers. We already had enough miracles. We haven't let that
happen. At the
happen.
30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ohio! Come on, let's go! Red 38!
Now a first down throw. McNabb. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
Saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Trey
Young across his body. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Play. Actually, no, right plays in the right formation for me to get this on him.
After the interception, here's Rosen. His throw incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's
what are you doing?
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
It's caught. Humphries. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
He got it.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing.
My dog wants out.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
I think nobody's watching yet, so follow
but it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
This This looks like a blitz.
Out
Yep,
of the gun,
definitely.
here's Josh Rosen.
Touchdown, let's
And
go.
that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Pats have taken the early lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
What's up, King
Vinny
Stacy?
Curry. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Okay. Oh, wow, that was quick. He quit, wow. What's up, X Fox Grim? I will be right back. I'm going to keep the stream going because I feel no point in ending it when I'm going to be right back anyway. So, I'm going to need to do something real quick. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I am back, and it looks like the viewer has left. Great. We are undefeated, 3-0. Let's make it 4-0.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
Here's top
Gordon,
3
and
ain't
Charles
too shabby.
kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Okay, fair catching it.
The first carry for the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Here we go. What? None. What? None.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease. And
now the ball
Let's go.
fumble near midfield. But I believe the line was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
Give it to me. Come on now.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
That was a very stupid play to call.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here we go.
2nd down, McNabb. On the screen, here's LT. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes
There was just 2 people watching now. There's 0. You serious? Come on. Come on.
Accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Oh my God, people watching and leaving. Like, come on.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering,
That would be very
is the head coach
disappointing.
thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Tomlinson.
I didn't think he'd run it on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Detroit. LaDainian Tomlinson.
That was a good play. Nobody would have ever predicted that.
And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be taken in after 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Rosen on 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be
Good catch.
taken down, but not before they work it across.
You already know this play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now.
There's plenty
Here's
of plays
1st and
that do. This
10
is definitely
at the
one of them.
48-yard line.
I swear, guys, he's running.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Okay, he's running zone. Still beats that too.
He gets it to Humphries.
It
And
will
he'll go
flat
down
out.
shy of the 40 at the 41.
Like, let's put this
7
way. If you
yards, the
run man
pickup on the
coverage, you
pitch
are
and catch.
legit asking
That
to
time
be
they hit him out of the
destroyed.
slot on the drag.
And
just
that
gonna say
route
that
takes
much.
some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Here's Rosen. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Good
And
catch.
this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And he whips that one.
He got it.
Incomplete there.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception.
I
you come
want
away
to
with
call
nothing.
that play again.
Especially
Though.
tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
But now he's using
Now
it.
it's Rosen.
No.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan.
Okay,
And a
now
great
I'm going
return
to take
as
it
they're
back.
finally able to take him down.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Steps away to his left. And down he'll go at the 25. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. From the gun, here's McNabb. Flushed out right.
Why didn't you just stay there on him?
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Yeah. Come on now. Come on.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. On 1st and 10, McNabb. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, McNabb. Trying to lay one up deep. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Lions on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, McNabb.
Yeah, you better not out of
the
this
contact
hands.
made the ball roll free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll try and throw for it here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Rosen to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen.
Oh, triangle was wide open.
Down he goes. Raekwon McMillan coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now McNabb. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. McNabb to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now it's McNabb. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number two.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Point. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Try to make the Miami Miracle.
And now out come the Patriots.
JK,
and from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's
Bro,
it?
you won't see
and I think in this situation, that's the proper
coming.
play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So close to
it's incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically,
okay, if he runs, I got to be there for that too.
And in this case,
run that again. I
are they
dare
upset
you.
that the plays weren't working because of execution?
Please, run that
or did
again.
they think they were just bad plays to
run
call?
That again or
we'll
run
find out pretty
two.
quickly here if they
run
feel like
that
they had
again
something good. They
two.
just need to do it a little bit
okay,
better.
We'll find out. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now it's Rosen looking. And this one is incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Press. No.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen.
You don't leave Cooks wide open, bro. You don't disrespect him like that.
Touchdown.
We'll spike that ball.
Brandon Cooks, 44 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track.
I tried to
work
him.
Here to Brown.
I tried so hard.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here's McMahon.
Let's go! You didn't see him there.
Picked up by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I know you weren't ready for that. Is this
after the interception, here's Rosen.
A horrible zone.
And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This quarterback now,
I never really ran
6
the ball
for 6
yet.
since coming back out of the
I only
locker
ran the ball
room.
once
It's
and then
first and
goes
10.
away.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, that's a great run. Let's go.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
That was so
A
unpredictable.
great play there. A 22-yard
That's what we want, bro. We always want people on
Patriots
field.
are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he knocks it through. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
Run or pass or try to stop it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying
Let's
on
cancel the
schedule,
QB
staying
style.
ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
Because I was the less
7 yards on
guys
first
going
down,
after the
that fits the
halfback.
bill.
In fact,
To throw
I
on
wanted
second,
him up
McNabb.
there.
Now he'll dump
What?
it underneath to his running back, complete.
Bull.
5 yards is the pickup
That
there
didn't
as that
happen. That did not
extends
just
this
happen.
drive.
That didn't happen.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't
That
matter
never
what
happened.
position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
I'll him cover the game in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10
Ooh,
to
that
the
hit
9.
almost knocked him out.
Good for 19 and a first
The hit knocked
down.
him out, bro.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a
We
little
gotta
bit
commit
more.
to that run. We gotta
Offensive linemen
respect
and
that
tight
run.
ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit
We
the
gotta
jackpot
send
there.
some heat.
He'll get it up the middle. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9
He's gonna
to the
audible
8.
to a pass more than
Defensively,
likely.
pretty good start there with their backs against the
Yes.
wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
5 yards that time on the completion.
I feel like he's
And
gonna
now
try
it's
to
3rd and
catch us
goal.
off guard and surprise us by running a pass. I don't know. I just have a feeling that's what he's gonna do.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
That's just what I predict is gonna happen.
Let's go. What? Nine.
Let's see if I'm right.
They go play action. It's McNabb. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Well, he was barely
Mercedes
there.
Lewis from 3 yards out. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Prater on to
Okay.
add the extra point. Extra point
got
good
plenty
by
of time.
Prater.
2:51
And the lead
to
is
go.
now 21-14.
Touchdown ties. We were down 14-zip earlier.
Here's Prater now
I know
set
we
to
got the
kick it
momentum
away.
in our favor. I know we can do this.
This is
Just
fielded at
gotta
the
call
goal
the right
line.
plays at the right time.
And a nice
We're
return
gonna
sets
bail
up
out
pretty
Lucky
good here
Cooper.
at the 30-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've
Let's
got to take care
go!
of their own business and reestablish themselves.
Do you
now
go
that
out of
they're
bounds?
back
Okay,
on the
good.
field.
2:40 to
That
go.
goes for 24 yards.
We always talk
go.
about
Now that
having to
juke,
read
though.
defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you.
There you go.
So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Leopard. Leopard.
Play action here with Rosen.
What?
And his throw
What?
here's incomplete. Brandon
Bro.
Brooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now Rosen
You're not
looking at a 3rd and
supposed
2.
to miss
Being
that.
chased out left. He can run. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Lucky.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession
Very
will stay
lucky.
the same. 4 yards there as they let him
tell
out of
you.
the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
now,
The
look at
drive
56.
continues
Look at
as they
56.
search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Philly, here we go.
We don't make it easy now, do we?
Leopard. Leopard.
Now Rosen on 1st down. Throwing for his running back.
It's
and
like
he's
my
got it
instinct to throw
complete.
them flat there.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
2-minute warning.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Detroit. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's the Boise State alone. Jay Ajayi. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And the blitz does come. Now throwing
Hold on to the ball. Come on.
Incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Okay.
Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They set up the screen LT. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. McNabb. This is Johnson. He's got it. He's at the 50.
Let him score and hope for the onside kick. 30, that's the best thing to do.
Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Detroit.
Because to know he doesn't run out the clock.
And the Lions add on to their lead.
So we have that slim onside kick.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Tired of this. Let's one-play touchdown him right here.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm tired of this nonsense. Run zone, run blitz 3.
On play
oh,
action,
he's not.
Rosen.
Okay.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground,
and
forced
just
an
in case he
incompletion.
tries to
they've
use
set
it.
the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Oh.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
Nobody
here
would
on
expect
4th down.
to put the game in the hands our undefeated season in the hands of a halfback,
Gotta
right?
try it here. He's back to throw.
And that's why you don't do stupid things like that.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Second down, McNabb. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the gun, here's McNabb. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good. Yeah,
just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Can't win them all, I guess. But guys, we'll end the stream here. Like, subscribe, peace.